welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble, your astrologer and tarot card reader, with your readings for December the 16th through the 22nd. Thank you for joining me, guys, and tuning in. I really appreciate you. You will find all the links to all the other videos and my website and the skip timestamps below. Everything is below, so just check that out. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, just check the show more section out. Please help me out by subscribing if you haven't already, liking these videos and sharing them. I would really appreciate that. Now, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Oh, wait. First, I have an announcement to make. Hi everyone, welcome to the astrology section of your reading. And here is what's going on in the celestial sky this week. So we start on Thursday. There's not much going on during the week, but Thursday, December the 19th, Mercury is square to Neptune. And this aspect can distort your thinking. It can confuse and complicate communication. So we have to be very thoughtful before we send out communications, because there's, that people can misconstrue what you say or what you write. So really be concise and succinct when you are writing any emails or messages, particularly in business, right? There is a lack of clarity. So seek advice for important business or legal matters that may come up for you. When dealing with family and friends, keep it light and breezy. You may get carried away with your imagination and insecurities that could result in drama or even scandal. Scandalous, darling. You are easily, I'm going to keep it in the we with this aspect. We are easily persuaded to part with our money and possessions during this transit, and susceptible to believing conspiracy theories or radical religious views kind of thing. The best way to channel this energy is through music, art, creative writing, poetry, any kind of anything that will get your creative juices flowing, the visual arts, video, photographs, whatever it is for you. And avoid any addictive negative behaviors, such as, or substances, such as overeating, shopping, alcohol, drugs, gambling, too much screen time or video games, anything that's going to distract you or take you away from your responsibilities. Now, on Friday, December the 20th, Venus moves into Aquarius. Now, Venus in Aquarius is about the collective. It's about groups, associations, your tribe, being with like-minded people. It's the love of your community. It's a really good time if you're single to kind of go out with your friends, because they could introduce you to someone. If you go to a group or, an association, it's good to attend those social events, because you could meet someone. This is definitely the celestial and astrological energy in which to do that. Because, when Venus is in Aquarius, we're more interested in, harmony and balance and rapport with someone. We can kind of fall for our friends. The line between friendship and kind of romance kind of thins a little, because we are so attracted to the intellect and someone's character rather than the outside or what we normally go for. So we're looking for friendship within a romantic relationship is what's going on. We are turned on more by someone's intellect and sense of humor than, how they look or how they dress. Venus in Aquarius, your other half or someone may seem more detached, only because in Aquarius, Venus processes love and affection intellectually. So there's a kind of almost a disconnect there. or it feels that way or seems that way. Aquarians are more mind centered as opposed to heart centered. So they process their feelings and love intellectually. Now, on Saturday, the 21st, the sun moves into Capricorn, guys. Now, darling, the sun in Capricorn, ambition, responsibility, ambition, ambition, ambition. Capricorn is an earth sign, and therefore, they want to be on top of the world. They work hard, and everything has a purpose. The sun in Capricorn is responsibility. It's about honesty. They're Saturnian in nature. This transit is about tradition and structure, rules and regulations, setting long-term goals. Capricorn will, listen, we can get great satisfaction during this time of working towards a long-term goal. So it's really good to put some in place right now, because we'll have that inspiration to do that. Now, on the other hand, Capricorn is represented by the devil and can use people and situations and places to, to get to accomplish their aspirations and their goals. So we, and that we'll be feeling that too. So we have to be careful of our intentions. It's really important to be ethical and have integrity during this time. We may get really tied to this 3D material realm and attaining status. And so people can become a means to an end. So we need to be careful of that. We need to be cautious, and we need to be, yes, maybe we can help each other. Maybe it can be a two-way street. You're going to help me do this, and then I'll help you do this. It's got to be, it's about giving and taking, not just taking. So it's just something to be conscious about. Now, on Sunday, December the 22nd, Venus is square to Uranus. Now, this challenges the stability of our relationships, any kind of existing relationships. If it's solid ground, you'll weather the storm as usual, but you may have some ups and downs. There may be that urge to kind of break free, and one or the other may ask for space, which could kind of result in, a rift between the two of you. If you're single, you may choose an unconventional partner, someone whom you wouldn't normally be attracted to or even consider. If you're in a relationship, be adventurous and spontaneous, opting for a more different and novel entertainment. Surprise your partner, with fresh, exciting activities to keep them interested and engaged. New relationships are fun and exciting, but may not last long under this influence. So be aware of that. Just enjoy it for the moment and for what it is. Don't attach any expectations on new relationships. Be aware also of the desire to make an impulsive purchase. Do not, resist the urge to. I'm still recovering from an impulsive purchase I made many years ago. I still haven't completely recovered. Anyway, let's go to your tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for December the 16th through the 22nd. Happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Capricorn. Happy birthday to you. All right, a couple of Capricorns that I know. Jeremy, my lovely friend Jeremy, the astrologer. Well, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Jeremy. I hope that you see this. He usually checks in. And my niece, Lana, happy birthday, Lana. She may not check in. And my brother, Aidan, Lana's dad, is also a Capricorn. Happy birthday, Aidan. And he definitely won't be watching this. I know there's some more Capricorns, but right now their names elude me, but we have a few more weeks, so hopefully I'll make up, right? I'll make that up. All right. It's your birthday, you can cry if you want to. And the sun is shining on you, darling. It is coming for you. Okay, this is for Capricorn. For Capricorn, what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn for this coming week of December the 16th through the 22nd? 3 cards for Capricorn, please. 3 cards for Capricorn. Oh, listen, these cards are so big, I can't even shuffle them. They are hurting my hands. This was a big mistake. I'm using different cards this week. Called the Good Tarot. It's turning out to be very bad. 3 cards for Capricorn, please. 3 cards for Capricorn. Oh, there's 1. 2 more cards for Capricorn. Oh, there you go. There's 2. Or 3, is it? No, it's 2. Very good. Okay, there is crossover, darling. So you want to check out your sun, moon, and rising. You will find that the links to those videos in the description box below. These are clarifying cards for Capricorn. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn through these clarifying cards for Capricorn? For Capricorn. Please clarify. Wow, yes, definitely a lot of crossover. Please clarify. Oh, good. Okay, and please clarify. Oh, yep. Please clarify. There it is. Oh, this is so funny. Capricorn. Okay, take a look at these cards. You have the first card out is the Fool. Oh, sorry about that, because my mic is in that. Okay, so the first card's out the Fool. Clarifying the Fool is the Magician. Then you have the Call, which is the Judgment card in the regular tarot. This is the 4 of Wands. Then you have the 5 of Air, clarified by the 5 of Wands, darling. 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. There you go. That's come out a lot for people. The 5 of Air, which is the 5 of Swords. It's the same thing. Okay, so the first card out is the Fool. New beginnings for you. The 0 in the Fool represents the never-ending circle. That's it's a cycle that we go through. We go through life and then we go back and then we start again, and it's infinity. No beginning, no end, right? It's all continuous. It's a continuum. And the Fool is really about being excited. There's change happening for you, and it's about being excited, feeling excited for that change. It's really, it's about it's about an adventure. If you look upon this change as an adventure, you won't be attached to the fact that you won't be afraid, because fear, change can be it can be fearsome. We can be afraid, and when the fall comes up, there's some kind of fear involved because we don't like change. This is asking you to go back to kind of your naivete, before you were beaten up by life, and to see this change as a lovely adventure. And life is an adventure. It's a journey, darling. We've got to make the most of this journey while we're on it, and learn as much as we can so we don't have to come back and repeat it. God forbid. And clarifying the Fool is the Magician. And the Magician is saying that you have everything you need to create the life that I really feel that there's really a big change coming up for you. Life is going to be quite different, and you have to understand that you are the magician. You can create the life that you desire. You have everything at your fingertips. You're being told that you have everything you need to create the life that you want, right? You have everything you require to create the life that you desire. So, the magician creates something seemingly out of nothing, but he has the 4 elements. That's all we have, really. Everything boils down to that. And, that's the creation of life. You can create. It's number 1, and this is 0, 1 and 0. You can reach the end, number 10, with this energy. Think of life, think of this journey as an adventure, and that, there's something wondrous around every corner. And, go out there and create your life. That's what you need to do. Well, I don't need to tell you, you're Capricorn, for God's sake. And the next card you have is the Call, which is like the Judgment card. This is kind of this is a call to duty. This is, if you are not on your life purpose, I could hardly say that, purpose path. I was going purpose path. If you're not embarking on your life purpose, and when I say life purpose, I mean something that feeds your soul, that excites you, that makes you want to get up in the morning, that makes you passionate about what you do, that really makes you feel incredible and excited about it. And it's something that you want to share with everyone. If you're not doing it, then, do it. And I'm not saying like quit your job or I feel that things are going to move in that direction anyway, that you are moving in that direction, that you've got on the train and it's going. So I think some of you are really, on the call to duty, right? To raise the vibration of mankind, to lift people up, to show them the way, hold up the light and show them how to get there. And you've got the 4 of Wands. It's like, lay this foundation. The 4 of Wands is a celebratory card. It's about, it's abundance. I feel that this is what is going to make you, it doesn't necessarily have to be rich monetarily, although it does for you. It can be more, it's going to enrich your life by doing this. And, it's just lay the groundwork. Create a foundation, do the research, take steps, maybe take a course, maybe a further education, maybe, maybe you can teach yourself through it, whatever it is for you. What is it that, maybe you're doing something and you need to kind of tweak it and make it more kind of spiritually based, something that's going to help mankind. You can make money from something that's helping mankind, So pick up the phone, darling. This is a call to action. Take the action. You can do this. It's a new beginning. I think it's going to be really exciting. And you have the 5 of Air here. The 5 of Air is, it's about, it's conflict. And you've got the 5 of Wands, which is conflict. But the Five of Wands is kind of less, it's less offensive. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. The Five of Wands is like a little kind of bickering or gossiping or something at work, or it's everyone, no one's being heard, right? And so it's important to address this, because then it can turn into something kind of not so nice. And the Five of Air is turning into something not so nice. So you want to really facilitate everyone being heard. And, and it's important to let everyone be heard, but it's important to do it from a higher vibration, because the Five of Air is when you win an argument by insulting someone, or being condescending or demeaning towards them, and it's like a dog with a bone. You have to know your limitations. So sometimes it's more what's the word I'm looking for? There's more respect for someone who can say, I'm wrong. Sometimes it's being the bigger person that gets the bigger prize, that is respected more. Sometimes it's like, listen, I always say this, look, back out, say, look, I'm sorry. Just back out and let them be wrong. You don't have to prove you're right. You don't have to prove anything, because if you're out to prove it, if your ego gets in the way, this is like a conflict where ego gets in the way, and nobody wins. So be careful not to argue about politics. And everyone's going to be arguing about politics right now. Everyone's arguing about politics. Don't argue about politics or religion. Those are kind of battles that you can't win. You can't convince another person to change their values and belief systems, just like they can't convince you to change your values. So it's pointless arguing, and it gets to an insult. It's insulting. Particularly on social media and things like that, you've got to be very careful, because it can become, an all-out war and nasty. People really insult each other on social media, or on, on a digital platform, because they're not in person. Then, they're not in danger of their lives, so they have more bravado. So be aware of that, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in and helping me get to 10K. I'm so excited. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and comment. I always respond to comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.